Do not wear these 10 things in airport security. The Transportation Security Administration will screen every person's clothing and baggage in the carry-on suitcases when traveling in airports. They are screening passengers for any harmful objects that could harm passengers and or crew. I will teach you, number one, what not to wear, and number two, give you some options of what you should wear in airport security so that the alarm doesn't sound, and worse, so you don't get pulled out of line and then delayed making it to your flight. My travel tips are going to help you fly through airport security. So just pack these items if you really want to wear them as your vacation outfit. The number one thing to not wear in airport security is your travel outfit that has bling on it with added sequins or metallic threading even. A lot of tops that are shimmery have that metallic threading in them, and it most likely will get you delayed in the line. There are some jeans out there that have pearls all over them. I would just pack those and not wear them as your travel outfit. The one mistake I made 4 years ago on Christmas morning, I know this, and I still made the mistake. As a pilot's wife, I have been traveling through airport security for over 20 years and have still made mistakes. Just 4 years ago, I had a pocket right here that had sequins all over it. So of course I made the alarm go off and they had to wand me. They did not have to frisk me, but that is an option. Number two, do not wear a hoodie tied around your waist or a sweatshirt or sweater tied around your waist. Somehow it blocks what is in the knot area. And I tested it today by wearing a scarf with 2 knots, and they did not make me take off my scarf. I'm not sure what the difference is. Big news, my husband and I are on the first page of United Kingdom's Daily Mail. However, they never asked me any questions about it. And one of the mistakes that they said was, Laurie on TikTok, which I don't have a TikTok. So someone is taking all of my Instagram videos with my voice and not giving me any credit. But they said that Laurie said not to wear a hoodie tied around your waist, but she did not tell us why. And they say that like 3 times. They never asked to interview me or ask me any of the questions they talk about in the article. The number 3 thing to not wear in airport security, do not wear belts with big, bulky buckles, because it's the metal. In TSA pre-check, they used to make even pre-check passengers take off their belt, but now they have not been doing that. I'm assuming that we have newer technology or less of a threat, but my travel tip is to just avoid wearing belts through airport security and bulky jewelry. So I would just keep those at an easily accessible section of my personal item bag and put them on after I've arrived at the airport and gone through the screening process. In 2 different airports in Mexico, the security officer has pointed to my watch and mouthed the word watch to take off before going through security. One really important travel tip, if you are nervous going through airport security screening and getting wanded or frisked, is to ask for a private screening. You will have 2 female officers and they will take you to a different lane, or they could take you like we did when we took our cat and it had to come out of the pet carrier to a little like room with no roof, if that makes sense. And it doesn't mean they're going to frisk you. They just will do it privately. One frequently asked question I get is, do I need to take off my wedding rings? Like I wore this through airport security and it did not make the alarm go off. However, my boots did. I went through and this is what it did. It just said beep, beep, beep. Like there was no announcement. Look at this stupid passenger. She made a mistake. He just said, it's your boots. So I ran back, put them in the conveyor belt, and voila, no alarm sounded. Here's what I do when I go through the airport security line. After showing my ID and the ticket's barcode to the officer, I put them in an easily accessible pocket of my purse. I do not put them in the gray bin. TSA does not need to see your phone or your wallet. If you're worried about someone stealing your passport or your wallet, put it in an inside pocket that zips, but make sure that zipped pocket is easily accessible so that you're not taking extra time and holding up the line. Then I put these things into bins or just on the conveyor belt. Number one, my personal item bag. Number two, my crossbody bag, because I'm wearing it through the airport, and then my suitcase. You may have to pull out your shoes, your liquids bag. In most airports, they do not want to see your liquids bag anymore. Electronics that are larger than a phone are the only electronics that need to go in the bin, not cords. And then liquid medication. I have a whole video that I will put up here and in the first comment, as well as in the read more section about taking medicine if you're worried about bringing it in your carry-on bags. I forgot to tell them that I had my shampoo prescription, but my prescription is on the box. One tip is you can ask your pharmacist to make the sticker be on the actual bottle, or put it in a smaller bottle and make a prescription sticker that's smaller than that. Once I am through airport security screening, then I sit at the bench and I get totally organized. I put my important valuables in a secure location. I get ready to be able to walk through the airport. I have less stress because I stress less by doing these things ahead of time and practicing. That's another tip. Practice doing those things in the line. Do not miss this travel tip. If you're traveling with a family member who has a physical need, really slow mobility, you can request TSA Cares. It's on the TSA website, first page. Or I have a video where I interview some officers that teach you how they handle like autistic, sensory disorders, and people with special abilities. It's free. You do not have to prove that you have this silent disease or silent special ability either, but it may not be available at every airport in the United States. Another thing to avoid wearing through airport security is shoes that are hard to take off. Like I had my boots, they were zip-on boots. I made a huge mistake years ago though by wearing pull-on boots. They had a heel. I about lost my balance and fell in front of everyone. So do not do that. Another travel tip is to loosen your laces a lot and then tie them just for like before you leave to go to the airport, so that they are now slip-on shoes, easy to get on and off so that you're not stressed, you're not holding up the line. And then after airport security, when you're getting organized, is when you would tie them correctly. One travel tip for men and women is they do not want anything in your pockets like tissues, a wallet, keys, or coins, loose change. Do not wear it even in pre-check. Many of my viewers have made this mistake in airport security. You have worn a hidden money belt or my other band that I walk the dog with that holds 2 passports standing up vertically. They wear it under their clothes through airport security, and they do not want you to do that. My tip is to just put it on after you've gone through the screening. Do not wear liners. Do not wear metal hair accessories, or you may want to wait until after security to put your hair in a bun, because you basically will have to get a scalp massage if there is a big bulk of hair up there, because like I said earlier, it blocks what is seen in there with their machinery somehow. One travel tip is to just have a trash bag and stuff your coat in that trash bag or canvas bag for airport security screening, as well as when you are inside the airplane, because they do not want you to put your coats in overhead bins. So the only other place is in the floor. So I'll put my coat in a trash bag and just stuff it with my feet under that seat so that it fits somehow. But for airport security, just do not wear them. For some reason, if you wear a long flowy dress where lots of air could accumulate, especially in the V section from your waist down to the ground, that air pocket shows up as density or something that they can't see through, much like your hair in a bun or a knot around your waist. So you may want to do this tip, and that is to tie it at your knees so that it is more form-fitting just for the line. If you found these tips helpful, you are going to not want to miss this video that I put up, as well as in the first comment. It's going to help you so much the next time that you travel. You can find it in the first pinned comment, or right below this video, you're going to see the start of a sentence and then ... more. or ... read more. And that's just going to give you the first paragraph that has links to TSA cares and anything that you've seen in this video. All right, thanks for your time and happy travels.